Well, here we are, Wednesday, August the 23rd, and been out now since Friday around 12:30 out of Better Scott White, and had just felt like doing a video since I left the hospital. Been very, very sick, and but got cheered up, really cheered up. I went a couple of days without checking my mail. My son come over. Let's see, yesterday put a threshold in. The threshold would give up, and of course the critters were crawling out from the sidewalk outside looking for air conditioned water, heat, and come in and, had to tend with crickets and spiders and everything else. And my wonderful daughter and son-in-law, they sprayed the house for good old Thor, left me a bunch of fleas. Unfortunately, I had to let Thor go. That's the shop dog. And so I'll keep his videos on for a little while, but eventually start taking off some older videos off the channel. And he's got a real good home with my daughter's niece. So periodically, they live a long way from here. They may bring him by the shop and let Pawpaw see, but I got a really nice card from Lyle and Jeanette Peterson. Everybody knows Lyle is Pete 222, Tubal Kane. And, Jeanette doesn't get a whole lot of exposure on his channel, but when she does, he means business. She is there, and she takes care of doing the mail runs and all kinds of things in the background that we don't get to see. And one day, my dream was to go to Flywheelers and be able to run into Lyle and Jeanette and all the other creators. But it looks like the good Lord's got a little bit different plans for this old bear. Stage 4-1. Now, they could have told me that before discharge. They literally come in the room at 10:45, waited, man, I was wanting out of that hospital. Never got my 2 pancakes, but you'll see here, I'm going to put a video together today that has about my 2 pancakes. After I got home, I made them. I got them down, but it'll be in the video. This may be my last video for a while. The cancer was never discussed in depth. I kept asking them, I got pictures, but you couldn't see. Down as they passed through the esophagus down here as it went into the stomach. How bad is it, Doc? How much cancer's down in there? Well, it made a curl. It's in the top of your stomach. Well, since I've gotten home, it has gnawed at my stomach and literally has made me sicker than a dog. And you can tell I'm not very clean shaven today. I spent a lot of time trying to just keep hydrated and keep going. Anyhow, the lovely card. And Lord, lead me through thy truth and teach me. For thou art God of my salvation. On thee do I wait all the day. Amen. And on the inside, I love this inscription that was even by the card. During these challenging days, may you be sustained by the knowledge that the mighty God is in control of every aspect of your life. Amen again. Now, I tell you what, this is our first card for many creators, and please, if you guys got 50 or 60 cents, I'll send it to you. Put a stamp on something. Send it my way, because I could sure use all the cheering up. And these cards, this is going over right behind me. Yeah. Right over there. Yeah, you can see Rusty Knox Sandcastle over there, and Jeanette had sent me a beautiful card for Sammy's passing, and it's over there. This one's going right over there with it, along with other creators. I'll keep them all out. But tomorrow, I begged for somebody to cancel, and I got my prayer answered. Somebody canceled. I got a call this morning. They were saying, well, can you still make your next Tuesday, the 30th of August, appointment at 10 o'clock? I said, I need in now. Literally. this cancer's eating away at my stomach, and I can't do any pain pills. You know, I'm doing the wife's leftover morphine. I don't like codeine and all that, but you know, now we gotta get this thing in gear. And if it's going to be what it is, and that the chemo is not going to stop the stomach cancer along with the esophageal cancer, I want to know, by golly, tomorrow. And I ain't leaving that oncologist's office without a good explanation of what's going to happen. Now, it is supposed to be consulting tomorrow only, no chemo. You know, the time that I lost from Father's Day, just starting to have where I couldn't swallow, this is fast moving. And I'm going to wear this video out. And I'm not asking for sympathy, but you know what? I love YouTube community, and I wish I could still be remaining around here and some kind of benefit to the community. But if I'm not, maybe all y'all will remember the old bear. He had a hoot. He enjoyed y'all, and we're just going to keep staying positive. All right, I'm going to end this video right now. I'm going to put this in with a few of those around through the hospital, those 10 plus days. Had a very good staff. Can't complain about the male and female attendants, registered nurses, nurse practitioners. Even the cleaning ladies were polite and nice, and didn't wake me up at midnight. They'd wait till after breakfast, and they'd clean the room, and you know, didn't make much of a mess over there. And yeah, not used to this. Always wanted an oil change place on my car to be a little bit handier, but this is the tube that feeds the stomach. And I tell you what, they had taped it all over. Every time they pull it off, I'm about as hairless as you can get. And I told them finally, I said, you know what? I got a shoestring at home. I'm going to tie that around my neck. No more tape. I can't have you pulling out anymore. And they'd stick all them electronic deals all over you. Well, shoot, I had about 30 of them when I got to the house. Boy, I tell you what, they really had some good glue. I don't know if it was 3M or not, but man, I pity them women that do them wax deals and yank that stuff off. Okay, this is a little bit of entertainment. Gonna end here. Maybe the last video for a while. We'll see. But y'all keep your chin up out there. And Dean and Doc's over at Air Cave, and Chuck over there at Outside Screwball. Boy, y'all really got some rain up through there again. I hope everything's okay there in the Bay Area. And I haven't heard from Phil at Almost Machining in a while. Phil, somehow, last time we talked, I hung up and your number went out of my contacts. Call me, buddy. I'd like to see how you're doing. And staying out there at Bar Z. If you feel like you have time, give me a holler. I am going to try to have my son start putting on a lot of the new fine, instruments to stare at the Brown and Sharp, all that bukus of machinist tools, toolboxes, lathes, mills, everything up. And if I do even get over this, I'm going to travel. And good Lord willing, I am going to travel till he says, okay, it's back. And we're just praying that day happens, and that we might put this cancer to bay for at least maybe a year or so. But sure have enjoyed the trip, guys. If y'all get a chance, keep up the good work. And Maddie, please put another video out. And need to know how you're doing, buddy. Really do. Pulling for you. I know you're pulling for me. We're out of here. Well, Tuesday, August the 15th. First sandwich. I'm trying. Even though I only have 9 millimeter opening going down into my esophagus, it sure tastes great. And I am actually begged the nurse to give me something besides just mush. And so I got some Lay's potato chips, and I'm crunching them real slow. This is like a steak. Me, oh, absolutely killer. So sitting here watching the pawn shop wars or whatever you call them in San Francisco, and the dadgum 4 o'clock schedule for port and more lymph nodes to be biopsied went down the tube. Crud. Looks like I'll be in here all the way until next Monday. Anyhow, getting kind of used to watching, cable TV, and but this is a real treat. So we'll just continue filming and putting on our journey here in Bader Scott White, and cheers. That's all I can say. This cancer journey is sure starting to get on my nerves and starting to drain me. Yeah, really is. All right. Thanks for all the comments out there. Don't get fed up with my videos, but I got to keep something going on in here in the hospital. I'm here. I'm getting awful bored. So, one last look. I might be here to midnight. That is another, 7 hours almost, and 7 hours and 15 minutes, but that might be midnight getting this thing choked down, but I'm going to stay after it. Bear's Rod Shop. Bear, we're out. Well, day 9 in here, and here we are on August the 17th. On a Thursday, I get that same bread, and I get up at 1 a.m. this morning, and I call the kitchen, and I leave my request for 2 pancakes and syrup. No. So I'm going to go ahead and eat most of the eggs and try to choke down whatever this is bread-wise. I've just smothered it in butter. But waiting on the doctors to come by, it's not good to show really while you're eating, but what these pictures of lymph node areas and outside of the esophagus look like, I don't know. They don't make no sense. They're ugly to me, but anyhow, yep. 9 days, soup diet's first 6, and then finally on the solids, 3 days ago. So, all right. Wish me luck. Friday, they tell me I'm going to get out of here. Got the port put in, and I think I did a video already. Days are going by, I can't remember. I had to go back and edit, but I had the port put in yesterday, all sore as all get out. 3 incisions here, went up and scanned the lymph nodes, the liver, and all that on the outside, and other organs. So they're looking positive. Now we know it's a T3, unless I hear different this morning, instead of T4. And T4 being definitely outside and after the lymph nodes. So, all right. Can't wait to get back to the shop. Can't wait to get back to the animals, take care of them. And I'm stopping at IHOP the very first thing. My daughter better stop. Either that or I get to red light, I'm jumping out. But I'm going to go to IHOP, and I'm going to get my 2 pancakes. Michelle, this is all for you, buddy. 2 pancakes. And then if I get them in here, I'm not going to go anywhere, like to the bathroom or over get a table, because I know they'll throw them in the trash if I don't eat them quick. Bear's Rod Shop. Sense of humor's still up. Boy, am I sore. And if they give me a little morphine, in my, ouch, my IV. But I am burning down there where them stitches are at, and I don't know why. So, back into trim shop, and hopefully before chemo starts, get some door panels made, and then we'll see what the chemo, how it's going to kick my fanny or not. But we're out of here, and one more day in here, hopefully. One more day. All right, Bear's Rod Shop, we're out. one last. Well, it's really good to be out of the hospital after 10 days. So we're back in the old living room. There's the old Marcy up there on the wall. That is my family's shield. And yes, we're from France. And of course, I speak like an old tumbleweed Texan. So good to be back home, man. But I kind of paid for it this morning. Now here we're watching the Saratoga in Alabama, and wet paint is my favorite. And let's see what we can do. This will be a short video. Beautiful green, all around. We don't have any green left here in Texas, burnt to a crisp. Let's see if we can turn up the volume just a hair. Like I say, I'm going to favor wet paint. Wet paint is favored, I think, 4-1. Y'all can always fast forward. This is just entertainment to let you know I'm kicking.
Dropping out of it, 6 furlongs in 1:12 and 1, and randomized, confronted by defining purpose, wet paint still with plenty of work to do, and randomized.
Well, I guess I'm good. I wasn't there.
Wet paint will have to come through along the inside, but it's randomized, still loaded with a furlong.
I would have lost my money. That's the number 3 horse.
But today's the day for randomized. It's her coming out party in the Alabama, presented by Keeneland Sales.
Wow. Well, there goes to my money. All right, back with the Owls and the old 120-plus-year-old fiddle. Well, my son, when we got that, he was a baby. He's 52. And they say it was 152-year-old maybe fiddle. And little nice to be back. And we're going to end our trip and journey on the hospital deal and put out some video. Yeah, here we are back home. And it's wonderful to be back home. And I didn't do any filming coming back from the hospital. But this is going to kind of wrap this up. Hope we don't have to go back in the hospital, but back in Bear's Den and waiting for my son and family to come through that door here in a little bit for a visit. But first thing on agenda, I come home and I just now felt like eating and 2 pancakes. Well, 1 large pancake and a little bite of another one. Actually, I made 2 that big, but I just can't eat them. I may only get a third of that one down. So little bites, baby bites, and get it on there. All right, Bear's feeling all right so far. I mean, boy, when you get the hiccups and you got 3 incisions and you got all that green chlorophyll gas that they pumped in me from lifting up so you run them cameras, it's been rough. I am not going to exaggerate. I thought this old boy was tough, but it's so good to get back home. Got me a nice shave this morning. Went grocery shopping. Boy, I stepped out there at see, it was 7:45. It was 98 degrees. By the time I got out of there at 11:30, it was already 103. I don't know what it is out there. I don't want to know. I got in, and I got in my comfy old bed over here. Yeah. And I'm going to take it easy. And so, anyhow, Rusty Knox, Michelle, I'm fixing to dive into my 2 pancakes. Actually, hope I get it down. And thanks for everybody for the trip down Cancer Lane at Better Scott White. And now I got to start doing some packing. I got to start doing some thinking. Really hate to move out of here, but it'll give me some cash flow to sell this property and all the assets, and hopefully I can travel around and see. Well, good Lord willing, I can see some creators and might even make it out there to Dean and Chuck there in San Francisco. Never know. Wish me well. Yep, stage 4. I ain't a celebrity, but right there checking out, they said, well, we found that one. And that one lymph node. There's no way to feel like a celebrity. But anyhow, we're going to fight it tooth and nail. But only now they're going to be doing the chemo. No radiation, no surgery. Till they get further down and see if that cancer in the esophagus will shrink down. That lymph node, on a PET scan will actually not be inflamed. We're just going to pray. Bear's Rod Shop, we're out of here. Thanks to all my viewers, subscribers. Please continue to follow us. We're out.